What's going on, you guys? Did I even restart this thing? Let me check. I did. And thank God. I was afraid that yeah. Regardless, what's going on, you guys? Welcome. My main priority in this video is making sure everybody stays alive. We're going to start by ensuring I have power. So Jack, construct those power poles. Second, I need to have a word with Ken. Ken ain't pulling his weight. Ken's not even getting the clothing going on for us right now, you guys. Ken is on my last nerve. So I've gotten him set up for tailoring, which he's not doing. So I'm going to go set him to crafting, because we need a lot of things. We need a lot of bandages. Got 2 left. We got 5 antibiotics, and I've got 2 burn cream. I'm out of healing stuff. And let's be honest, if the consortium attacks me, I'm screwed. So let's focus on that. I really need to put more focus into keeping my people alive now. So for hope, I believe we're going to go over here. We're going to hit the research on the synthetic armor, you guys. Just to give me something. I need something. And so we have a new resource called Cactus Slime. Alright, there we go. I was about to say, I thought I had Jack constructing a power pole. Why are you building over here? Construct the darn power pole. There you go, hit that one, hit the last one too while you're at it. Thank you. Now build them. I need that power generation. And I guess you can eat. You stayed up all night. And that's the majority of the power I'll need. I still have, I'm pushing 1,000 out of 110. Yeah, we're 10 times power generation to consumption. Now let's go ahead and select all of these and set them. Gotta wait until they're built first. Okay. But I was gonna say, let's wait. And, hold on. No. No, yeah, let's go ahead and wait. I need to do some salvage operations. Okay. Knock out the 3 immediate ones nearby me. There is this one over here that's a little annoying. Sorry, not a little annoying. That's where the bots come from, which that's the annoying spot. So if I send anybody over there, there's a high risk that they're gonna get hurt. Next, I need to work on some sort of farm. And by farm, I mean tree farm. So starting from over here. No, I don't want to have it right up next to it. Let's go down to about here. Yeah, here we go. And let's extend this by a lot. As, desperate need of trees at all times. Extend the field once more. No, let me extend the field from over here where the water's at, so I know exactly how much room I have to play with. That right there. Not a whole lot. Remove field. I could have sworn that I said extend the field. There we are. And then I'll extend it one more time. No, I'll extend it, not place it. There we go. I said I'd extend it one more time, but that was I wasn't really taken into account over on this section, you guys, so my apologies. Yeah, we got a little bit of work to do here. Expanding this all out. Okay, so from over here, I can grab from this corner, drag it out that way, go cover to here. A very bad habit I'm seeming to form. There we go. And that is our tree farm. Well, it's nothing compared to the other one. So I guess let's go ahead and, work it some more over here. I didn't hit extend, did I? No, I probably didn't. Let me see where I can extend it on the interior here. I can go this way. I can go 2 times. And then extend. I can go thrice. I doubt I can put this one over here. Yeah, see, just barely by one spot. Alright, so that's our tree farm. Nah. Remove field. I keep forgetting to hit extend. There we go. That's our tree farm. That's plenty of space for wood. Yeah, probably won't need all that, will I? Yeah, probably won't. So let's just do that. There we go. And maybe even reduce it down here by a little bit. Yeah. There we go. That's a little bit more, manageable. That's not a whole, that's not really manageable at all. This little bit of wood is really killing me. Alright, so over here, let me go ahead and select harvest on all of these things so I can get them off of my map. We'll cut that, we'll cut these, we'll harvest and then cut. We will harvest and then cut. Harvest and then... No. Cloth Blossom, remove field. I already got a new Cloth Blossom farm somewhere. Oh, here it is. Let me see if I can extend this farm. Ah, no growth. So never mind. But that's what we got right now, you guys. Just a little basic base. Nothing too extravagant. But it gets the job done. So this video, I want to tackle the wooden defenses, as you see Jack over there working on the left side. I want to get the right side done. I want to get started on this. Both scrap metal and wood. It doesn't have to be finished, but I at least want to get started on it. And if I can find the metal for it, I also want to... Let me grab Jack really quickly. Jack, and there we go. I also want to get these turrets built up if I can. But we're missing a decent chunk of metal. I have no scrap metal, so there's none available to me in that fashion. Is there anything I might be able to scrap? I wonder. Yeah, probably not. Really? You only made 2? Okay. Can you go make me some bandages, Jack? Ken only thinks that we need just 2 more bandages. If we get attacked, I'm gonna need like a stack of 10 at the very least, especially if multiple people are bleeding. That's 1 bandage per bleed. We're gonna go through them. Let me see the bench really quickly. Bandages until 20. Yeah, why is nothing getting crafted? I mean, I understand Ken, because I now have him doing the salvage. But what's going on with that? So one more thing we need to do really quickly is move this. It's in my way. No, good place. It's gonna be right over here. Out of sight, out of mind. Well, not really, but I'm gonna shove that over there. Let me see, that is set to store here first. Let me store here first, and store here first. Let's go over to here. Not enough resources for the T-balls. I guess I don't have any harvested yet. Oh well, we'll get some in a moment. But I have a feeling I'm about to get attacked. Alright, let's go ahead and cut that so we can get some more work going on in the base. Ember's cutting down some trees. Hope is researching the armor upgrades that we need, and Ken is salvaging. Let me grab Melody, who doesn't seem to be doing much besides making pizza. And let me put her to cutting that. And you know what? I've got these bots. They should be cooking my food. So let me go over here to manage activities, and let's remove cooking from her. And one thing I can do is I can set her craft. I can upgrade her crafting. gonna put that to a 2. I'm gonna put the no. I'm gonna put that to a 1 and put tailoring to a 2. That way she can get down there and start making the bandages that we need. After I have her done cutting all of this, obviously. But yeah, I have those two bots. I have one bot, this one right here, which crafts my food. Which I wonder if it's going to start doing that. I mean, it does other things occasionally. Yeah, there it goes. It's going to make a pizza. Perfect. Alright, Melody. We got some bushes. And she's currently cutting, so we can then run the furnaces. Everybody else is getting to work at the base, getting it all squared away for when we get attacked next. We really need to get attacked by battle drones. So the battle drone, the little flying one, the one that I call my Air Force, those ones give me a decent amount of scrap every time I kill one. It's about like 100 to 200 or so. So I'm hoping to get attacked by a swarm of them. They're really easy to kill. However, on the downside, they can inflict bleed with their pistol, which will, obviously will bleed my units and make them die that much faster. So there's a little catch to it. There's an element of danger, but there's also that benefit of salvage. And then with the salvage, I can create metal alloys to craft up these turrets, these beautiful turrets on top. And then on top of that, I can allocate extra scrap metal to the field. I'm not sure what I want to call this design here. In the last video, I called it the switchback. I mean, it is kind of like a switchback, a back and forth. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide what you want to call this. An eyesore, a huge mess, wasted resources, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we are in need of some serious resources at this base, ladies and gentlemen. If you're into grindy games, this one right here is perfect. Sorry about my Keurig. Let me get that going and get over here. Oh, we're under attack. Come on, battle drones. Come on, battle drones. Ah, they sent a search party of 9 basic drones. Really? That's it? 9 regular drones. And he sent them up here, too. Alright. That's their death. They're going to march on over this way and then come over from this direction. So it should be good for a little bit. But once they start to move out, I'm going to need to grab all my survivors and bring them back to base. Alright, so Hope's doing some research. Melody is handling... Melody? You're done delivering. Okay, I have a bot just for that. I don't know why she's handling the furnace. Like I said, I have a bot for that. And here they come. Craft all, get them on the roof. And let's find out where the consortium's headed. Alright, so they're mainly coming towards here for now. They're going to stay here for a little bit. And then they're going to engage me. So I'm just going to undraft them. Let them do what they need to do. I'm going to keep an eye on the consortium here. As you can see, this is an excellent defensive spot. I wish I could just come up here and build maybe. And it would be very beneficial, but it's kind of hilly territory. And it would waste extra resources. Alright, so just waiting for these guys to come around the corner. That landed on my field. Bruh. My field. Hey, just gonna wait for them to change direction. before I finally grab my survivors again, which will give me enough time to get them in position before these guys show up. Any minute now. Come on. You gonna figure it out or what? Nope. I guess their AI program wasn't wasn't the best. Man, yeah. My brain shut down. I don't know if you guys figured that out yet. Yeah, I'm in desperate need of coffee, which is why we're making coffee. Yeah. Yeah. So, just waiting for these guys to move. And instead of just going back and forth, they will eventually go this way. I promise you guys. It's the only way they have available to them. If they don't figure it out, I'll be surprised. Okay, there goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and number 9 is underway. I'm gonna grab my people now. Jack, finish your pizza. Everybody on the roof. Let's put them on this side, as I am going to get attacked from this flank. However, let me put them back like over here. Yeah, let me put them as far away from the combat as I can, make the units come back and forth. I want to come back and forth. Giggity. Nice, Ken slowly making his way over finally. Let's see, where's the enemy? They should be right about here, right about. Where are they at? Oh, there's one. Is that the first one or the last one? Seems to be the first one. Yeah, he's the first one. I love when they land back there because it stretches their units out like this. My brain. Sorry about that pause. I've just noticed how inappropriate my language has been. You know, for you adults, you guys, this ain't going over your head. If it is, well, your priorities aren't right. I have a motto, which one of them I can't say, but it involves the beast of two backs. Okay, that and money. Love the two of them. Barely ever see the two of them together, but I love them. For anybody that's watched the movie Idiocracy, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. And yeah, I got bored, so I'm going to send the units over here. That way the enemy can't utilize too much of my defensive cover for their own benefit. We got 5 more to go. I wonder if this is going to be a flawless run. Alright, got 3 more that are lollygagging. Here they come. Here comes one anyway. Where are the other ones? Where are they? They get lost? Yeah, they forgot the way. That's unfortunate. See, that's what I'm talking about. Smack them with the sniper rifle when they're far, and we're good. Where are the last 2? They're dumb. Okay. Somebody didn't program their AI correctly. Alright, let's go ahead and discontinue my people over here. Undraft them, let them get a little bit of sleep while Tweedledee and Tweedledum figure out how to move. I don't think Tweedledee figured it out. What about Tweedledum? Alright, they both finally got their acts together. You know, your brothers could have used you both. It wouldn't have done any good. But they could have used you both. So 400 hours. They are beginning to move onto my position. So I'm going to let my people sleep probably until about 5. They are located on the 2nd floor, so as soon as I see an enemy pop up just below the triangle where it says draft and select all armed survivors, once I see a bot show up about there, I'm going to pause the game, draft all, and get them onto the roof and in position. Come on. Where are they at? I guess they weren't as intelligent as I thought they were. Did they get lost again? I think they got lost again. Nope, there's one. And 2. Okay. Come here, mosquito. Come here. Let me. Thank you. Ooh, you're a bloody one. I miss. There's 2 of you? What the heck? Where's your friend at? Alright, so grab Drakdoll to the roof. Bam. And it'll be just in time to engage that guy. Go ahead and speed it up. And he got engaged with something else. Get it. Thank you. And we're done. Alright, Ken, where you at? Nope, you're not doing that kind of salvage. You're going to come over here and you're going to salvage these bots. And then after I salvage these bots, I'm going to take a look at my inventory. Ken, I said... Oh, I don't have Ken selected. Never mind. Ken, buddy, do me a favor. Come over here. Dismember these guys for me before you go get me some more scrap metal. Appreciate you. That's 1 and 2. Number 3. Or total of 9. So 4 and 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. And number 9. That's all the bots dismembered. Got a little bit of metal. Okay, that's good. So next thing I need to do is pop my head over here. Yep, just as I thought, we are maxed out. So dismember all but a couple of these. The higher the durability, the better likelihood that I'm going to hang on to it. Get rid of some of these basic pistols. Get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Yeah, more or less. That's what I'm going to hang on to. Not a whole lot. Just a little something to swap out with, as I have extras here that are always, refreshing my inventory. Refilling my inventory. Alright, so the next thing on my list is taking a look over here. Get this to do that. I didn't do that to over here. And this one? Okay, I already did that one. So we've got 4 more to go. That's a lot of metal. A lot of metal before we get to working on these. Although I am getting some scrap out of it. Getting some energy cells, some carbon nanotubes. Speaking of carbon nanotubes, we've already got a stack of 500 growing. Ooh. Let's just hit sentience. Alright, so I can go over here. I can make synthetic armors. I'm going to make 2. I'm going to bump that to the top of my list. Sew pants. Until 2. Move that one up. Synthetic vest, synthetic legs, boots. Do the same thing until 2. And the hats, same thing until 2. And then let's move down here to where they're located. And move them up the list. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not enough resources. The metal alloys. Ah, I knew it. There. Yeah, I'm gonna need more metal alloys. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's bust out some research. Actually, let me take a look at my abilities here. And what I mean by abilities, I really meant to say, let me take a look at my base. But for some reason, I wanted to also look at hope. So abilities came out. So let me take a look at hope, like I also planned on doing. My brain works in mysterious ways. Alright, so 5 construction, 3 farming, 5 healing, 8 intellect, and 3 physical. I'm gonna let her do some more construction. Just a little bit more. 5 it seems like a decent number. I want to get her working on some cooking stuff. No? Yeah, I want to get her on some cooking stuff. So actually, let's go ahead and move over here, and I'm going to set Hope's Cook to number 1. And that'll free up my other harvest spot, and that'll also allow Hope to get some XP. Alright, since I have plenty of resources and plenty of space, I can then boost this up to, I don't know, let's say a stack of 20 each. Let's keep Hope busy. You know, veggie pizza is supposed to be until 20. Yeah, let's keep her busy for a while. Why do I have these? I've got it twice. Forage, veggie soup, meat soup. Alright, so that's 3 things from that. Let me take a look at tasty recipes. I have this. I don't have this, so until 20. Sorry. I just gotta pause it really quickly so I can bust these out. I do want to send somebody on that mission, and that mission doesn't stay around for very long. Tasty recipe. Let's make some bread as well. Always nice to have bread on hand. And the more food we have available, the more likely we are to have happy survivors. They'll enjoy the variety of food that I have to offer. And there we go. Let me take a look at this. Hot drinks, we only have the tea balls. So let me move over here, look at research. Do distillation, brewing, winemaking, coffee and tea boiling. And let's go back over here to her activities. Plant will be a 3, that'll be a 4. We'll move these up to 4s. Move these up to 3s. What was I gonna have her do? Yes. Bump that up to a 2. So that I can get these researched really quickly. And that way, when I'm not researching, I'll be cooking. And in the meantime, my service drone is going to handle all the stuff while Hope's asleep, as well as do a lot of the cooking. And let's look how we're handling our food now. Alright, so I've got plenty that's just rotting down here. I've got room for this. Let's disable that, and those will get moved up into their new storage. Which I don't know why it's not storing here first when I have it set to store here first. Whatever. It's getting moved finally. And this one is set for some meat, some fruit. No. Not fruit, sorry. Fruit's gonna go elsewhere. I mean, sure, why not? Why not? Let's put it with the glitter caps, right? Nope. I'll make my own refrigerator for this, I suppose. Let me see, what's this one holding? Oils? Yeah, that'll be fine. Oils, that, and this. Perfect. And move over to the T-balls. I need to extend the field. Whoa. Oh, that's right. We'll send Ken. And then I'll look over here at farming, go to food groups. Never mind, go to non-edibles. T-balls. I need to have a larger variety than just that small amount that I have over here. Let's go ahead and remove that field. It's not ready for harvest yet. I've got this. Okay, let me place this down over here where it used to be. I'm not. I'm gonna place it on this side. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put it over here. There we go. Well, let's start from up here first. We don't need all that. There we go. And let's just go for a good 200. And 200 will be fine. Over here, T, until 500 should be fine. I still have 2 more foods to gather, but it looks like that's all my crafting stuff. Got my tree farm, the other tree farm, a little silica something. Set that to salvage. Cut those out. And there. Hold on. There we go, and cut those. Get all of that out of my base. The next thing that I can work on is getting the distillation added. Let's get some soldering bench. Oh yeah, duh, I need one of these. So soldering bench. Fuel fermentation? Nah, sleep training. Yes, give me that sleep training. And the distillery. Put the distillery right there. Pickled vegetables, what else can I ferment? Let's go until a good, I don't know, 50. Then over here. Until 50. Just so that I can have a decent supply on hand. And hot drinks, I have the T-balls, but no resources. All the foodstuffs are set up. At least all the stuff I've unlocked. Everything's starting to get sorted too, which is really good to see. We're gonna have food for days. And unfortunately, that's a 5-day research. It's gonna kill me. You know what? Let me get this too while we're at it. Yeah, let me get that. That'll be huge. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. What's Hope doing now? Being treated, okay. Ken's still out on a mission, yep. Distillation is ready, just need to build it, which that's probably not going to happen anytime soon, as it requires metal alloys, which all of these will come first. I need scrap metal. I really need scrap metal. So some things need to get out here and they need to get to work. I'm going to open up a couple more jobs for them in case these bots want to get busy for me. They'll have somewhere to go. They'll have options available to them, just like this. Let's see. Before any of them do that, though, they'll take care of the fields, which looks like majority has been planted. That just needs to be replanted. They're doing some harvesting and they're doing some cooking. Ember's out working on the fields. Let's go ahead and butcher this, just to get some meat and some hides. I'm looking around here. I might be able to turn this right here into an animal pen, perhaps. Something to consider if I decide to play on this map for longer. Though, if I don't take care of any of the animals in this Let's Play series, I'm going to do every single thing that the game has to offer me, and at least as far as the researchers allow me. But I'm going to knock out all the animals. Well, not knock them out, but I'll knock them off my checklist. You know, that's one of the things I haven't done at all, is taking care of these animals. I need to get a dog, I need to train to level 10 to get a trophy for that one. I need to tame a brood mother, a shriek, something like that. So I have to tame those. So I have a few things that I still have to do, you guys. And I'm going to do that in the survival series. Mainly because if I'm trying to survive as long as I can, I want to have things that I can do. Obviously, once your base is all built up, your survivors have nothing to do but everything else, I guess. The base will be built, every defense will be in place, all of your power will be sorted, And that's generally around the time that you work on the animals. I mean, you can do them beforehand. They're a good source of meat. The dogs, I hear, are very good when they've been trained in attacking and defending. That you want to have a large majority of them, as they will die rather quickly. But in swarms, they handle really well. But they also go through a ton of meat, which is why you have to have the other animals, like these camels here, who just keep wandering into my base, and I will start to harvest them as they do so. But you'll get them and a couple other things that you can raise up, and when you raise them, it gives you more food from the research that I've done. So I'll be looking forward to that one in my survival series. So instead of just having one of those little, I say it without you guys even knowing, one of these little drying racks, I'll have several of them devoted to drying meats. I'll have one devoted to the hides, and I'll have one devoted to smoke leaf. As in that one, I'm also going to be producing the smoke leaf, I forget what it's called. I think, yeah, the smoke leaf pipe, raw smoke, yeah, tobacco, more or less. We're gonna make some pipe tobacco. Yep. Why does it say that I have no need for cement? It should be replacing it, right? What do I need stone for? Or it says cement. Why do I need cement? Oh, I see what I need stone for. Well, that's already been built, though. Something's not adding up here. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well, I've researched brewing, which that'll be for that. Let me see, hot drinks, we're still working on the tea, which means the next thing she's working on is winemaking, which that'll be done in the brewing station we just placed. We've got tea, we've got coffee. And laser pistols. There we go. Once I get the laser pistol, I'm going to research my favorite, the battle drones. And after I get the battle drones, I'll do the flat cannons just to round off the rest of the defenses on the base. If they send the flyers after me, well, they won't be around for long. But I want to get the ground-based defenses done first. You know, the machine guns and the lasers. And speak of the devil, what are they sending after me this time? Okay. So they're going to send 4 Spec Ops bots, 6 G3000 assault units, and 1 LG Siege machine gun. Alright, that's not too bad. It's better than the pistol, or the laser one, I suppose. Let's see where they dropped them off at. Oh, I guess they got tired of them running over into this hole. We'll see where they go. They'll probably run in the hole. My money says they're going to run over here into the hole, get lost, and then trickle on in like they did with the last batch. But again, we'll see how it all plays out. You know what? I'm tired of seeing this being able to be built, but it not actually being built, and they're utilizing it to get up and down the base. So, Jack, please and thank you, sir. I appreciate your hard work. Yes, I'm talking to my NPCs. Now, there's some scientists out there that believe we live in a matrix. And if you believe that we live in a matrix, it's not so far-fetched to believe that we could also be non-playable characters in a video game. So, I like to treat my NPCs like they're actual people. Just in the off chance that they are, you know, living their own lives. Obviously, we're controlling said life, but they don't know that. Alright, with everybody up here. What are they attacking? Something's attacking something already. Ah, yeah, see? I hate being right. And my money, I should have put some real cash down on the table here. Because I was right. They're lost. Apparently, they got the dollar store version of GPS, and it's showing. Consortium, invest in some better guiding systems, please. Well, you know what? Never mind. It's working in my benefit. And the more units they send, the more it's going to work into my benefit, especially if they continue to do what they're doing right here. You know, slowly trickling them in. Some of them become self-aware and they realize that running into a wall isn't going to get them where they need to be, so they decide to follow a different path. They turn to the dark side, and the dark side leads them to where they need to go. And then I killed them. And I scrapped them for parts. Even more dark side. For this ain't the rule of 2, this is the rule of 1. Everybody else is just an acolyte. Are they done yet? Come on, send somebody. Like, send the big boy. Okay, some of them are starting to become self-aware. They heard me talking, and they didn't like it. And so we have 1 siege drone and potentially 3 of the regular drones. That I can deal with, not a problem. If they were to send everybody else, it'd be, you know, a little more disorganized with the fighting. They all get tired. They got hungry. But now, you can go back to the roof. As we're finally getting attacked. Here comes the first bot. Hopefully his brothers didn't get lost and turn back. 1 dead. Oh yeah, I forgot they have to run this way now to get in as the wall is completed. So this right here works in my benefit. And here the rest of them come. Where's the big bot at? Oh, he got lost over here. I'll go take care of him in a minute. And it seems to be a laser turret instead of a machine gun turret that I thought it would be. Uh-oh. They're utilizing cover. Pull back. No. Alright, now that that's going on, I can attack this guy. Why is only one of them attacking? And it's Melody. Come on. This guy's the one that needs to die. Excuse me. Can you engage him? Thank you. Undraft. Go get Melody healed. As the other 2, hold on. Amber. Go murder him. No. Go murder him. Oh yeah. Go murder him. Hey buddy. Come here. Have I introduced you to Ember yet? She's a very dear friend of mine. She's also friends with a guy named Ken, see? Ken doesn't like to play around. So let's get the rest of them healed, and then we'll go attack the rest of their headache. And then we'll come back and salvage everything. Okay, sleeping, awaiting treatment, which means they just have burns, so they'll be fine. Everybody draft, as they'll heal up on the way there. Go engage. I need to take these things apart ASAP. Especially this big boy. He's going to be worth a bunch of scrap metal. Ah, yes, sorry. I'm over here like, why aren't they moving? Well, it would help if you unpaused the game, genius. God, I'm over here working with single-digit IQ sometimes, it feels like. No. I want you. Get back here. No. He is just, you know what? He's just booging it. It's too late. Oh well, it was a good run. I got most of them dead. I really wanted that one. Alright, I'm gonna pick up Ken. Throw him against a wall. Smash his head, and I'm gonna make him go salvage these bots. And I'll pin Melody and Ember to a wall, though. Don't let my wife hear me. Next thing I know, I'll be looking at divorce papers. Probably not, though. I love my wife. She can be a pain in the butt, just like most wives do. Ken, buddy, come on, dude. You don't have time to be falling over. You really don't. No, you got time to salvage that spec op spot, though. Yeah. And then I thought there was another one over here. Here it is. Boom. There's even another one. How many did I complete? I think that's the last one. Why didn't he salvage this guy? I'm gonna over here and salvage this. They can do the transporting, buddy. Make sure there's no more bots in my walls. Ken fainted again. Of course he did. Probably hungry. Obviously tired. So let's go ahead and give him the break that he is worth so hard to get. And I got another AI core. Nice! I like AI cores. And with said AI core, let's go ahead and get one of these. Another service drone. Can't treat because we don't have burn cream. So Jack, get over here and craft up lay burn cream. Got 20 on that, so we've got enough bandages for now. Let's get that burn cream going. Gotta heal Melody and gotta heal Ember. Research tea boiling, so that means I can then craft more in here. So let's do this one to a healthy 20 and make some coffee again until a nice little healthy 20. And this will keep them all stocked up, giving them something to drink. What's going on here? Oh, yes, that's right. That is the meat that has been stored over here. I forgot we had done a little bit of that. Okay. Thank God I looked at the time. It's getting close. It's getting real close. So all in all, did a decent bit of the base. I wish I could have done more with the wood, but like I've said in a couple different videos, wood is it's something that I don't have a lot of. And I'll put one cut. I mean, I can go ahead and do this and harvest and then cut these. That'll give me a little bit of wood. This really won't do much. That's about it, really, when it comes to wood nearby. It was literally the last little piece that I had. So thankfully I have these to give me some more of the T-balls. But yeah, starting to run low here. Let me cut those ones as well, as I'm going to receive some here in a moment. Farming. I still need to do a little bit of research on... Ah, yes. Need the syrup plant and then whatever the other one was. I think it's some sort of cactus goo. Something like that. Alright, let me take a look at what's going on with Hope. She's working on the first aid and then the pistols. Afterwards, I really want to get working on the sleep training. I really do. But I'm afraid if I just strictly work on her intellect, she's going to get upset with me. I also need to do some farming, some physical, so I have to have her chop down some trees. On top of that, I have a long road with the sentience. But again, I believe that's because we have to unlock her fully. I think every skill has to be unlocked for her sentience to be, 100% faster. And on top of that, I need to mix up my variety of skills. Like right now, we're mainly just focusing down the... Jack, what are you doing, dude? Like right now, we're mainly focusing down on her healing. Sorry, her research. Her healing is absolutely terrible. I'm doing the research right now, mainly because she's my only one to research. I could have Melody come into play. Melody, I think, has a somewhat higher intellect, or that could just be the fact that I sent her on a mission that boosted her intellect to level 10 instantly in my last playthrough, because I used her as my researcher in the last one. Again, I believe it was because I had sent her on a mission. I forget what they are called, but it's a special mission. Let's see. Still no surplus of metal. Too much to build. Am I working on these yet? Nope. Still working on these. 40 apiece is a bit extensive. Oh no, it's mainly going to this as well. All of the traps. 1,000 left to go, and I'll be done. Can't treat Ember. Jack, what are you doing? Healing Melody. Oh, so he made the bomb? He only made one of them? I'm confused. And why is this gooey stuff? What is it? Cactus slime. Doesn't tell me. It just says like stored under a roof and it lives. Needs to be in a refrigerator. I don't know. I can't remember what it was used for. However, I need to get this stuff moved into refrigerator. Don't I have one for this stuff? No, it's this one. No, I stand corrected. It was this one. It's one of these. Which one has my oils? This one. I need to get this one built. They're working on it though. 3 out of 40 on the alloys. 118 on that. Come on, get some metal made. I'm literally stockpiling concrete. Or why am I not putting it to use? I'm confused here. Alright, let's start working on some of the concrete work. Stone floor, reconstruct to concrete. Concrete's good enough. It doesn't have to be the carbon nanotubes. I do want to put the carbon nanotubes to a better use, such as putting them to work as the defensive line. So we're going to leave that as such. I almost want to add in a little place where I can, light them on fire when they come into the trap section. But I mean, lighting a robot on fire doesn't seem like it's really going to do much. I mean, in real life, yeah, if they have any kind of exposed wires, obviously it's going to cook those. Exposing the wires to allow a higher chance of a spark, or for electricity to jump from one wire to the other, or if they touch, it might short circuit them. Electric smelting. I mean, why not? Sounds useful. I didn't really utilize it too much, a little bit, but not too much. I didn't see the power consumption to be worth it, but on second thought, it is nighttime, so what is it, heat wave as well? It's not too bad. I need to get these replaced, and they need, oh, look at that, metal alloys. The one thing I don't have a whole lot of, as it's being allocated elsewhere, 695 of them. Slow going, you guys. Slow going. So, if there is any tip that I can impart upon you, do not have too many things building. Yeah, as you see things start to break down, you don't have resources to fix them. But before I continue to ramble on and forget that I only have a few more minutes left here, you guys, let me go ahead and end this by first and foremost thanking you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, you guys are phenomenal. And my hat's off to you. Greatly appreciate you. So thank you for your time. You guys take care and stay safe. And I'll catch you in the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, catch you later.